When I first got into film photography, I honestly never imagined that in 2024 or 2025 we'd still see companies releasing a new film stocks. But here we are. Harman released a Phoenix 200 last year and just recently followed up with an improved version, Phoenix 2 200. I have so much respect for Harman and for everyone who still believes in film photography and continues to keep it alive. I haven't shot either version yet, so in this video, I'll be testing both the original Phoenix and the Phoenix 2. So I'll compare them side by side as well and do a quick exposure test to get a better sense of how they behave and what makes them different. So let's go. So I scanned both roll myself and also had them scanned at the lab on a Noritsu. So I'll show you side-by-side comparison between the two as well. When it comes to color, both versions of Phoenix have that signature halation, but Phoenix 2 is noticeably softer compared to the original one. The colors are also improved with Phoenix 2 and it's much easier to get accurate tones, especially greens and blues. The original Phoenix, on the other hand, was tricky to work with. I did some exposure tests on Harman Phoenix 2 and it seems like the overexposed +1 is closer to what I personally like. On the other hand, I also did some overexposure tests on the Harman Phoenix 1 and it seems like this film is more harder to work with compared to the Phoenix number 2. In some cases, I also noticed that Harman Phoenix number 2 has a pretty strong yellow halation that I don't really know how to control it. Like I mentioned before, somehow the lab scan is a little bit off. It's super saturated. So overall, Phoenix 2 looks more natural to me while the original tends to lean heavily toward yellow, so that warm cast can look better if you slightly overexpose it, in my opinion. And one more thing, larger negative seem to have the edge. Medium format looks softer and cleaner with less halation compared to 35mm. I don't think most labs in Tokyo are familiar yet with the characteristic of either Phoenix film, so the scans I got back felt a bit off compared to what I've seen in other people tests in YouTube. Overly strong with high contrast and saturation even on the rows I overexposed. Personally, I prefer films with a softer pastel look like Kodak Portra 400 or Fuji Pro 400H. But like I said earlier, I have a lot of respect for Harman and I'm excited to see them keep improving. I'll definitely keep shooting Harman film casually, of course. That's it for today's video. Thanks as always for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Peace.